The Target Series winds down on its regular season as we're in the final few races before the chase. Points mean everything, more than they ever have. We're here at the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard in Speedway, Indiana, for the running of the Indiana 250. On the pole for today's race is Michael Cantle in the 24, who's outside the 40 of Jim Gambit. Then third is Ryan Taylor, our points leader. Cantle comes in the race second in points as well. Fourth place is Mathis Wells, and running out the top five we have Greg Torres. Then Jacob Davidson in 6th, 7th place is Justin Heath. Cole Luigi, the 33 and 8th, he's third in points. In 9th we have Roman Fenway, and Ryan Brommer rounds up the top 10. The rest of the field is Josephine Neal, to her outside is Trey Rainey. Then behind them Evan Hunter with Jonathan Buford. Then we have Anthony Hernandez and Jason Larker. Behind them, Jake Galloway and Alexander Rowe. Then we have Jay Jefferson and Jennifer Buford, along with Eli Bright and Landon Lyons. Then there's Danny Lloyd and Luke Rainey, along with Mitchell Collins and Marcus Sachi. Then we have Adam McDowell and William Bullen, along with Oliver Galloway and Jeff Wright. Then there's Blake Peters and Paul Taylor, Max Anderson with Marsha Burrow. Then Sebastian Kukulan and Levi Shones, Riley Spurley too with Anton Charles Bois, George Cooper and John Gammett. And then the final row, James DeKurgan, who's outside the 26 of Derek Hamill. So there's our 40-car field for the Indiana 250 here at the Brickyard. Let's get going with our starting command.
Driver, start your engine! All good, we'll make the car
What a great command to get these 4200s fired up for racing here at the Brickyard, the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Last race, the Target Series went to Darlington. The Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame. A very, very historic racetrack. And now once again they come for back-to-back, another historic racetrack here at Indy. Another track where everyone wants to win badly. But they only have 15 laps to do it. High speeds down the straightaways around these corners. And some very good racing as well. We're going to see some close racing, drafting going to come into play. Last season ended in a close finish. Will we see something like that here this season? Pace car to pit road. Second in points, Canto. On pole, Jim Gammett, the 42's outside. Front stretch, restart zone. Green at the Brickyard. The Indiana 250 is green. Our points leader leads lap 1 and gets 5 bonus points to extend already big points lead. Over 130-point lead over Canto and the others coming into this race here today. But on the second lap, Torres off turn 2 moves to his inside and down the backstretch there, side by side for the lead. Who goes with the 7 down low? It's going to be the 07 of Roman Fenway. 00 of Justin Heath stuck to the top side. Torres with the advantage to turn number 3, the inside lane. Very strong here at Indianapolis, the place you want to be. Taylor slides back in the outside, drops back. Roman Fenway will grab second away. Josephine Neal, the 34, inside the top 3. Here comes Fenway now down the front stretch for the lead on the 7 of Greg Torres. Down the front stretch, it's going to be Torres, the lead lap number 2. Fenway tried there, was about no short to turn number 1. And O'Neal, the 34, coming inside the top 2 for the lead now. Down the short shoe of turns 1 and 2. And now through turn 2 and down the backstretch, O'Neal going to pull ahead of Fenway down the backstretch. Getting the push from the 01 of Hunter. How about third in points, Cole Luigi. Trying to get back up to second in points and close in on the 130-point gap of Ryan Taylor. O'Neal through 3. Slides up. Here comes Hunter to the bottom lane. As they go into turn 4. Hunter does keep his nose down there, but who's going to win the drag race back to the start finish line to lead lap number 3? Side by side, down the front stretch. To lead lap 3, Evan Hunter on the inside with the help. Will lead by a car length over the 34. Cole Luigi grabs second away to turn 1. 01 really slow. Hunter with an issue. From the lead, the 01 a big issue. Slowed up Cole Luigi. Luckily, the 33 did not make contact, but now the field is slow trying to get around, and this is definitely going to shake things up here at Indianapolis. The field is going to be split apart because of this. And around the outside went O'Neal to grab the race lead away, and Ryan Taylor's was on the outside as well. He grabbed a top 5 spot out there. He's up to 4th, and 6 cars pull away. Then 7th and 8th, Cole Luigi Marcusacci. 9th on back is in a mess because of what just happened to Hunter going into turn number 1. It was like he slammed on the brakes. He went so slow. He's coming back around now, wondering if he had a tire issue and he had to slow down enough to make sure he made the corner. And now you have to think, if you're not one of these front 6, you're open for a caution flag to come out. Because I think that's the only shot for these drivers. If a yellow comes out, they'll have a shot. If a yellow doesn't come out, I think it's one of these 6 drivers that's going to victory lane here today at Indianapolis. And that's such a shame, too, because we were going to see some great racing here at the front, some passing, some cycling going through. Drivers going to have their share at the front. Now it's going to be, if you're one of these 6, you're probably going to be winning the Indiana 250. And that's good for Ryan Taylor and Michael Canto. They're 1-2 in points. It's not good for Canto, though. He was going to want a time to where Taylor could fall back into the 40s or the 30s to where Canto could try and gain points. But now they're both inside this front 6. It would take a disaster of Ryan Taylor for Canto to gain any points at all. I think the max he can gain is about maybe like 20 or 30 or so. Definitely would not come to that lead enough. And with not enough cars, it's not creating the energy they need with 10 to go. And O'Neal is just controlling the pack right now. As second on back to 6th, they cannot get the runs together because there's not much drafting out. Down the end of the straightaways, those guys are going about 197. The 12 and the 33, they're only going 192. These drivers, they're in the pack, they're going 197. So once this pack catches up to Cole Luigi Marcusacci, they'll be going good speeds. Fenway shuffled out of line. The 07 moves Greg Torres to 2nd, and Ryan Taylor to 3rd. Heath and Cantle jump down to the inside lane. No help to the 07. O'Neal continues to lead. And a 6-car breakaway at the front. Due to Evan Hunter's misfortunes, the 01 was a piston issue. So it's the tough break for Evan Hunter, going for the race lead. And that's probably the worst part you could have it. Going for the lead in turn 1. He couldn't get out of the way fast enough, and Luigi had to slam on the brakes. Luckily, no one got into Luigi. And on top of that, the whole field just slowed up because of it. You can see the separation in the packs. It's about 3.5 seconds back to that second pack. Heath for 2nd. Couldn't get the run. Canto grabs 4th from Ryan Taylor. Fenway back up to 5th. Taylor back to 6th. And we're about halfway through the Indiana 250. Josephine O'Neal in the 34 lead. Greg Torres now looking to her inside, down the front stretch. He has the run. Side by side for the lead into turn number 1. Torres the inside lane, everyone goes with them. Greg Torres grabs the lead. Heath grabs 2nd. Canto for 3rd in the 24. He'll grab it from O'Neal. Now Heath for the lead. Didn't have the run, and Torres stays out front and he's clear. Canto looked low, got back up in line, down the backstretch. Now he has another run. Fenway with a big run from 4th. Does he get to 3rd? No, it's stalled out. Taylor for 5th in the 23, getting by Josephine O'Neal. You can see from the pagoda on the front stretch just how far away they are down these back stretches and these short chutes and whatnot. Now Heath jumps low, off turn 4 down the front stretch. Canto on the 24, it's going to hurt him. He's going to stay on the outside lane. The 00, no help. The 7 gets back clear. Greg Torres back clear. And now Fenway goes down with the 00 as Heath going to keep his 2nd position. But Canto is going to be the big loser in this. He'll fall back in the outside lane. Fenway grabs his top 3 spot. Ryan Taylor for 4th on Michael Canto. And down the backstretch, that second pack, I don't know if they're gaining or not. Now they keep losing. It's 4 seconds now, so it went from 3.5 just a few laps to go. It's growing just a little bit, but it's still growing. They'd rather it be closing just a little bit. Good for Elap right now leading the train, as you have 7th on back to 41st in this long pack of cars. Well, 6 to go in Indianapolis. Greg Torres out front, just needs 2nd. Rowan Fenway 3rd, Ryan Taylor 4th, Josephine O'Neal 5th, and Michael Canto 6th. Those are the 6 drivers that have a shot at the win here at Indianapolis. It's all due to, once again, Hunter's misfortunes. And they're staying single file as well, which is really helping them. They get the max speed down these straightaways. If they were side by side, you would think maybe that second pack could close in, but since they're staying single file, it's just allowing them to keep running around at basically full throttle and pulling away. Heath got a good run that time through turn 3, got to the back bumper this time, can make the move. And as they come off turn number 4, we're coming to 5 to go. Big lap for these drivers. They know the yellow flag would end it. So one of these 6 wants to get out front in case back in the pack they cause a caution flag. Because at this point, one of these 6 ain't going to be causing the caution flag. It's going to be someone 7th on back to 41st. As these guys pretty orderly right now. We've only seen double file. We haven't seen 3 or 4 wide out of them. And Torres, he's got to be in the best position at this point. You got to be thinking that. Just being your race. Oh! Contact back there! Lyons and Buford out of line. They saved their cars. That could have been the yellow flag that ended it. You gotta know Torres in the best position. These guys cannot make the runs because there's only 6 cars in this pack and only 5 of them working together. Torres trying to break that draft. He's doing a great job at it. Fenway looked low. Down the front stretch. Got back up in line. Now down the front stretch. 4 laps of racing to go to the Brickyard. Can Torres hold off Heath and the others? Can someone make a move? Right now they are single file and no one tempting to make a move on our race leader, Greg Torres. You saw what happened the last time someone made a move. It was Heath, and he got down to the inside. No one went with him. He fell back, and it was the driver who didn't go with him that paid the price. Once again, they come together down the backstretch, but the runs halted, stalling out. 3 to go this time by. Heath once again lower through 3, but cannot get the run down the straightaway and off the corner to make it work for him. Down the front stretch, Heath pulls low. Not beneath the 7 though. To the start-finish line. 3 laps to go in the Brickyard. Now for second, Fenway jumps low. O'Neal on Ryan Taylor. Some movement starting to be made, but it's behind our race leader, Greg Torres. And it's only helping the 7 out. Fenway through to second. O'Neal to third. Cantle for 4th. O'Neal slots up in line for the 00. The 24 no help down low. Down the back stretch. Cantle's gonna grab 4th. Taylor down line for 5th. Now it's game on. Can someone get by the 7 of Torres? Or can Torres get away and win easily? Coming off turn 4. They're coming to 2 to go. It'll be 5 miles left at the Brickyard. Greg Torres trying to win maybe the biggest race of his career. Roman Fenway in second, looking for his first Target Series victory with 2 to go. Here comes Fenway looking low through 1. In line again, the 00 of Heath in danger of losing this draft to make it a 5-car battle at the front. Off 2, down the back stretch. White flag this time by. In the Indiana 250, Greg Torres leads. Roman Fenway second. Joseph Neal third. Michael Canto 4th. Ryan Taylor 5th. For the lead to turn 3. Fenway to the inside. Has the help from O'Neal. Canto goes high. In the 24. Taylor gets underneath him. Here they are off turn 4. Roman Fenway leads the 07. O'Neal now looking to the bottom. There's no help in the 34. The white flag is in the air. Last lap at Indy. Fenway leads. O'Neal second. Side by side towards to turn 1. And that means side by side's only helping Roman Fenway out. No one getting the advantage. Taylor's going to open up the points over Canto as they come off 2 and down the backstretch for the final time here at Indy. O'Neal moves up trying to get the draft off the 07, but maybe too far back to even make the move. Backstretch, final time. Turn 3, final time. Taylor in the 23 looking for second. O'Neal tried to shut that off, and there they are, side by side for a second. Gonna allow Roman Fenway to pull away. Turn 4. Roman Fenway, his first Target Series victory will be the biggest of his career. Checkered flag in the air at Indianapolis. Roman Fenway will get to kiss the bricks. He wins at the Brickyard. And now the second pack going to come across. Hernandez leads that. And there's the 40 Jim Gannett crossing. Roman Fenway wins the Indiana 250 and will kiss the bricks here today at the Brickyard. Very different race here at Indy than what we're normally used to seeing. Let's go see the finishing results. Here are the finish results from the Indiana 250 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. No caution flags and 5 lead changes, 5 different drivers. We definitely thought that number would be higher, but due to the misfortunes of Evan Hunter, definitely hampered the race. Roman Fenway, though, makes a late pass to get the victory lane. Ryan Taylor in second will extend that points over Michael Canto. Josephine O'Neill third, Justin Heath fourth, and Greg Torres most laps will have 7 in fifth. Michael Canto started from the pole, didn't lead lap, so he drops a few points behind of Ryan Taylor to up over, I think, about 150 now. Michael Canto ends up 6th. Anthony Hernandez, the first driver in that second pack. It was a 6-car breakaway at the end because of the misfortunes once again in the 01. Hernandez, the first car in that pack, in 7th. Mathis Wells, 8th. Jake Galloway, Marcus Sachi round out the top 10. So looking at the top 20, no real action there for these drivers as we didn't really get to focus on them. About 3.5 to 4 seconds back all race long. And down here, some drivers up there in points. Luigi, 38th. Definitely going to hurt him inside the top 10 in points. Luckily, though, there's only 2 races left before the chase. He should be fine to make it in the top 10, but you never know. And Hunter, of course, that piston issue definitely determined the outcome of this race. If that issue did not happen, he was bound for the race lane on the inside lane. If he was on the outside, it probably would have been different. But since he was on the inside, he had to slam on the brakes. Luigi slammed on the brakes. It slowed up everyone, and the front 6 on the outside got away, and that is why those were the 6 to battle at the end. Let's now go see the point standings. 2 races left to make the chase for the Target Series season number 7. And here are the point standings. Ryan Taylor does open up that points lead. It's up to over 157 points over Michael Canto. So they're right now first and second. William Bones over 200 points back in third. Luigi down to fourth, 260 back. And Landon Lyons is fifth. Then Eli Brighton 6th with his 3 victories. Sebastian Kukulon 7th. Adam McDowell, Oliver Galloway, and Mathis Wells round out the top 10. So definitely an interesting day here at Indianapolis. Shook the points up greatly. And Jason Larker is only 5 points out over Mathis Wells. Blake Petras only 8 points out. Greg Torres 25 out. They have John Gammett, Luke Rain, the 2 wild cards, currently 14th and 15th in points. But Roman Fenway, he had a bad start to the season. Here he's now up inside the top 20 points with that victory. If he get ahead of John Gammett or Luke Rainey or get another victory, he could get a wild card spot and be in the chase for the Target Series Championship. Max Anderson, Trey Rainey down 22nd and 23rd. Another victory would be appreciated for both of them. Same with Ryan Breimer, George Cooper, and Jonathan Beeford. Alexander 34th, Jeff Beeford, Jake Galloway 39th, and 40th with their victories. So the next race will be held at the Kentucky Speedway for the KFC 300. I'll see you guys then.